everybody, welcome to the first video of 2020. So here's what's going on. So I'm sitting down at work today and I realized that I'm giving out all this great information to people coming to Las Vegas for New Year's, and I was like, damn, I should have done this video like 2 weeks ago. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do one now and then redo it at the ending of the year so everybody that's coming into Vegas can get that information. So here are my top 5 tips for coming to Las Vegas for New Year's. Alright, to start off with, the most common question I get is how cold is it going to be? For the past 3 years I've been here, it's been between like 30 and 40 degrees. It just depends on how much the wind is blowing, but the weather is absolutely spectacular out here. One time last year it was snowing, but on New Year's Eve it was absolutely perfect weather. So if you can imagine, for those people that are in hot areas, if you open up your refrigerator, that should be around 44 to 45 degrees. So if you open up the refrigerator and you're like, oh, it's so cold, bring a big jacket. Another common question I get is, where else can I stay? Because the properties on the strip are so expensive for New Year's Eve. And I get it, guys, but you got to remember that the prices are based on the availability of suites. So as that gets less and less and less available, the prices go higher and higher and higher. So if you want to avoid that and get off the strip a little bit, there are tons of options for you. For example, if you're looking at a map of the Las Vegas Strip, it goes from north to south. So like on the west side, you would have Palm, Rio, Gold Coast. There's the Palace Station. On the right side, you got all like your Hampton Inns and stuff like that. So some of them you have to ride share a taxi in. But if you're close enough, you can take part of the herds of people, like literally hundreds of people going from off-strip properties to on. So there are tons of other properties to stay at. Now, if you feel that the strip isn't your thing, that it's too busy, don't forget about the Freakazoids at the Fremont Experience. That downtown area is packed. It is a total party down there. And don't forget, they got that bar district down there. So the Fremont Experience already is a crazy party, and it's going to spill over to the bar district. So if you don't want to go to the strip, don't forget about downtown. All right, the major thing you got to worry about when coming onto the strip for New Year's Eve is the road closures start at 3:30. So it's going to start right around where Excalibur is and go all the way to Sahara. So nothing going back and forth on Las Vegas Boulevard. All the freeway on-ramps and the exits, all that start closing at 3:30. So if you're coming in from California, Arizona, coming down from Utah, catching a late flight, just catch a ride share, catch the shuttle from the property. Taxis are now charging a flat fee of $27. I don't know if that holds true for New Year's Eve, but it's not worth getting a rental car and driving in. Get one afterwards. So if you're coming in late, catch a ride. Alright, so here are the rules once you're on the strip waiting for New Year's. No glass containers, no glass bottles, plastic bottles and plastic containers and plastic cups are fine. I would say no bags, even though they have a certain dimension of purse for ladies. I would just say leave it in your room. So no camera bags, no laptop bags, no strollers, no push carts. Please, guys, no hand trucks with kegs. They will kick you out of there so quick. I've seen that a few years in a row. And so wheelchairs are allowed, as well as electric scooters. So if those people need those things, they're going to allow those on the strip. But those are some things to consider when on the strip for New Year's. And the last bit of advice I can give you, and this is a big important one, those rules that I just mentioned, if there's somebody in your group that is not going to adhere to any of those rules, do not bring them onto the strip. Remember, guys, there is a huge difference between security officers that work for the hotel and security guards that just kind of drive around in the mall. These people will arrest you, and there are so many police officers, Metro, in the area that if they need backup, they will be there in a split second, and it's going to be a bad day for you. And I'm going to let you know this right now. You will not know if an officer is standing next to you. There are literally thousands of undercover cops everywhere and in places that you do not expect. So if you have somebody in your group that is not going to adhere to those rules, don't bring them out here. Well, alright guys, those are my top 5 tips for coming out to Las Vegas for New Year's and New Year's Eve. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Chemo365, please do. Remember, I'll catch you guys later.